do I get chat up? Where's chat? I think we should be right. Still not entirely sure I'll get my chat up on. There's chat. Okay, right, let's go. We've got Plymouth next. Everyone's free. It's Sunderland after Plymouth, and I want my best team. I've just accidentally submitted that team, haven't I? Oh, I've accidentally submitted the team sheet. Welcome in there, Finley. I've accidentally submitted the team sheet. Yeah, we should win this. We should really. Yeah, I can't undo the team sheet, so... Actually, that's a lie, I can undo the team sheet. If I just do this. And just quit the game. We restart the game already. That's good. We are back. Come on. So, the rundown of things I think I should do. Got 5 games left. We need 100 points to guarantee winning the league. We can still break Reading's record. We could, if Crystal Palace drop points once, we could win it against Sunderland, which is fantastic. This is what the tactics are looking like. Is that my best 11? That's my best 11. Well, actually, that's my best 11. But Daryl and Hand's a little crybaby. Yeah. Yeah. Let's go into the game and actually submit a proper team sheet. I want to rest players because I want to win it against Sunderland. So, I mean, I'll start Daryl and Hand, just see if he'll stop being a little bitch. Ralston can stay in if he's losing sharpness. Oh, look, Howson and Morris in midfield. You love to see it. Sam Field isn't sharp. Plymouth 14th. What's Riley McGree shot? Hamilton can start over McGree. Furlong can start, I think. Marcus Force can get a start. And Scott Twine's injured. One of the midfielders probably. Alan Brown can come in instead of Aidan Morris. Howson's got a green link with him as well. I want Aidan Morris fully fit for the Sunderland game. I'll even put Matt Clark in, you know. Defence, centre back, left back, right back. 2 centre mids, left wing, Cam, right wing. That's fine. I don't want to drop Rav though. That's fine. That's the team. Next match only, obviously. Alan Brown, yeah, that's fine. Rav's upset about getting left out. If I could, I'd play every single all 25 he's made. Doesn't act, but I can't. Yep. Also in the state of play, I've got Sol Bamba as my assistant. When did he? Yeah, I've actually kept him alive. Wow. Yeah, that's nice. Obviously, FM weren't going to make him die, but you know, I looked for assistance and I thought, yeah, I'll get Sol Bamba. That's a nice touch. Come on. Hang on, Plymouth have Lewis Skelly. It wouldn't be anyone else except him. It wouldn't be anyone else except him. That is unreal. Big fan of that. Big fan of that. Oh, loose. What are we doing here? What? Why? What's the play here? Who even comes off in this situation? I'm thinking Marcus Force. I'm thinking Marcus Force comes off for Kessler Hayden. Which is what I'm going to do. That's going to be Rodoni there, sort of. That's less than ideal. Oh, go on, Rodoni. Go on, lad. No, never mind. Wasn't Lewis Skelly injured about like 2 minutes ago? Why is he even there? Has Plymouth got anyone else? Is that not? Oh, I thought it was Ben Gibson for a second. Barley Mumba scored. I'm gonna berate them. Kessel Hayden's just missed an easy chance, nice. You know, I'm not gonna do that. I'm sticking to my mentality. I'm sticking to this tactic. We're still getting chances, like. I think I might bring it. It's completely unacceptable, Anthony Ralston. You just can't be going about doing that. I'm gonna consider making subs soon. And by soon I mean now. I want McGree on. I want Aidan Morris on. For Johnny Elsom, I think. That'll do for now. Yeah, so Lewis Skelly off now, knobhead. Alan Brown free kick, this is going in the top bins, isn't it? Bangura's knackered now as well. Furlong for Bangura. 5th sub, Radoni's knackered as well. Izzy Jones over to the right. And what number is Aidan Morris? 29. I'm just going to move them up a bit. Actually, I'm going to move them both up a bit. Just try and get it forward. Encourage. We can still salvage this. Not if we do that, actually. We're not going to salvage it if we do that. One Riley, some McGree magic. Yep. Why did he put it all there? Agree back to Furlong, yeah. Just go for it. Go for it. Go for it. Shit. Yep. Palace 1-3-1. We can no longer break Reading's points record. I'm not appealing against that. Anthony Ralston's not playing again this season, by the way. That is... Look at the run we're on. Apart from an FA Cup game against Man City, 17 game unbeaten run. And Anthony Ralston's just fucked it up for everyone. Also, that's just not you. What am I doing then? Swansea been relegated. Sunderland to win the league. I mean, not anymore. Now that Anthony Ralston has just messed it up for everyone. I mean, still can we? If we beat Sunderland on 96, if Crystal Palace lose, nah, can't win the league against Sunderland. Damn it. Okay, so if we win, we beat Sunderland, I mean, what's the maximum Palace can get? 4 games left, 12 points. 100. I mean, yeah, we can only win against Bristol City, I think. So it goes down to the final 2 games of the season. What have you got to say? I'll do that. After that performance, yeah. No chance. Don't care. Mike Hamilton injured. I'm genuinely not too bothered about Tommy Smith because he's out of contract at the end of the season. I've got Leicester after this as well. Drake. Yeah, I don't care. As long as we batter these, by the way, then I'm fine. Best starting 11's going on against Sunderland. Sellout expected for Sunderland match. Anthony Dijksteel recalls Weir T's derby spirit. It's T's Weir, not Weir T's. So for if we win this game, it's almost ever points in a season though, which I'll take. No one. For the under 21s. Where's my stream at, by the way? Oh, crap. Yeah. Jesus Christ. Right. Scott Twain can get 45 minutes. He's not. McGree on for Hamilton. Easy Jones on for Force. Ian Morris on for Alan Brown. Kane Kessler-Hayden for Anthony Ralston. Alan Brown can play right back, which is good. Rav Vandenberg and Dale Fry. That's my best team. Who have I got on the bench? Lenahan, Clark, Furlong, Brown, Field, Hamilton, Force. Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, over it. Team selection, pleased. Thank you. Come on, lads. Who have they got? No one really. Fuck off, Cole. Should we get House not the team? Sunderland are 21st in the form table. Yeah, stick to the plan. Yeah, Sunderland don't really have too much of a change squad. I realise you don't really need to see that bit of the screen. Johnny Howson, mate. You legend. What was it that Maddo called him? You absolute gangster. Get in. Come on. That was almost in from Rav as well. I forget sometimes that we actually sold Rav in real life. I mean, imagine how good he'd have been in this system. Obviously, we won't have been able to sign off the players we have with the shit. The stats look like we've had more position. They've only had, no, I was going to say they had one shot, then bumped up to 3. We've had 13. We're comfortably on top, so I wouldn't worry too much in the second half. Yeah, just keep going. Just keep doing what you're doing, and we'll be class. A-OK, as they say. Bangura throwing. Is this going to be like our goal against West Brom? Nope. Hey. What was that? Why did McGree just Trevella it halfway across the pitch? And Johnny Howson's won it there. Back to Rav. Oh, Rav, how are you, man? Go Bangura. Right, Radoni out, counter. No, I swear that when it was Sunderland player. Come on. On Kessler and whiffing in. No, that was crap. Howson, McGree, Radoni. Hey, what are we doing? You just need to focus, like. Stop with the sloppy passing. This is horrible. Or Radoni. McGree. Radoni and McGree is actually such a mental partnership, like. Penalty. Come on. Who's taking it? Manu. Come on, Manu. Come on. Get in, Manu. Right, I'm going to think about making changes now, like. Furlong for Bangura and Matt Clark's coming on for Ralph, because Lenihan and Dale Fry have a poor partnership, apparently, so just freshen up the legs in defence. Actually going to switch them over, just so there's fresh legs on either side of the defence. Bangura's genuinely always knackered by like the 60th minute. He shouldn't be so bloody good, I don't want to play him every game. I'm around Coburn for Izzy Jones, I think, and then put Manu at right wing. and Alan Brown at right back. Because Kane Kessler, he's going to be playing a lot. I'll bring on Sam Field for like final 10-5 for just get some minutes into his calves. Radoni Farmon. How about Radoni for Sam Field? I'm dropping Sam Field back into midfield. Sam midfield. Go on. No. Radoni come off before the corner. Yeah. Just hold on. Just stick to the plan. Don't change anything. Just hold on. Out to Alan Brown. Go on, lad. Drive forward. Manu. Sam Field. Alan Brown. Go on, Alan. Come on. Oh, I love it from Big Joshy Corbett. He's unreal on this game. Do you know, him, like Elath and Jack Radoni have about 40 goals between them. Come on. How many goals has Coburn have this season? 12. I mean, only 12, but bearing in mind he's been back up for 99% of games. I think Manu got injured for like a month. Unless there's 31 appearances, but yeah, in the league, 14 of his appearances have been from the bench. But Coburn's good, trust me. Huge win. I'm pleased with the win and beating our rivals. Well done. Well done, boys. Palace won. Nice. It's going down to the wire here. That is unreal. That is genuinely unreal. Celtic boss Russell Martin was after Ryan McGree. Right, come on. Saving the game. I don't mind that. Record high points total for Borough. Yeah, that's fine. Yes, I think that's, yeah. Won't have to purposely drop him though anyway. He's going to be banned for a further 2 games anyway. Yeah, he's only my second red card of the season, I think, so you don't mind it. Yeah, Mike Hamilton, Anthony Ralston. I'm just starting my best team every game from now on. Can we win the league here if Palace drop points? I think we can. Yeah, we can win the league here if Palace drop points. Bloody hell, any more instructions, Sol pal? Best team. Johnny Howson's a bit knackered, I'm going to put Mayano on. Franco Mayano. That's a proper Manchester City 2005 player, innit? Franco Mayano, lad. Hacienda Reeves. Yeah, once know that video. He's quite literally never played outside of Argentina and just come to Borough for no apparent reason. He was such a panic buy. I'll regret buying him now. I've got like Alan Brown and Sam Field. And Dayton Morris as well. I mean, he was only a January signing, but you know, get him while he's hot and fresh. I mean, he's certainly hot, if you know what I mean. Oh. Sexy bastard. I'm fine with that. Johnny Hobson can get rest for one game. I see no reason to put Scott Twine on the bench while he's not fully fit. So I'm just going to go with that. Yep. Right. Franco Mayano lad. Actually, that is a good name to say in a Manc accent. I remember in 06 going to watch City at Main Road and Franco Mayano and Ireland's Dar play together. God. Jeez, Madueke on loan from Chelsea, right? There's just casually a £52 million player in the Championship, is there? It was Yankuba Minter. On loan from Newcastle. That's just not a sustainable model. Oh, there you've got Matt Target. Twats. Join him permanently. Kind of Cody. That midfield, by the way. Jorge Miramon. 35 years old. Never played outside of Spain. But joined Leicester for 6 games. Why not? Anyway. Yeah, man. I feel like one of my attackers is going to have to come off at half time because they were all tired. Wait for my phone. Where did I put my phone? Senny Dieng. El Hamate in the knackered. That was an excellent half. Can I not see the score in the Leicester game? No, the Palace game, sorry. Three 0 upgrade. So it doesn't really matter what we do here. I'll keep that on there though. Maybe Bristol City comeback of the century. Like genuinely everyone's dead. So about my whole attack. I'll keep Radoni on because he's a bit better than McGree and Bangura. Because I don't really have a cam. Like, Alan Brown's my cover for right back, CDM and cam at the minute. And I don't really want to switch to a more defensive formation in the 60th minute. Radoni wants to come off. Twat. Hamilton can play Cam. So Hamilton's playing Cam. Coburn's coming on. And Manu's going to left. Left attacking mid. Yeah, I've got one sub left in the 65th minute. What are you about? These need some words of encouragement. God. Is that Mason Burst or? It is. I'm not from Chelsea, I didn't realise he was on loan. What are we doing here? What are we actually doing here? Right. Manu on the right, Hamilton on the left. Alan Brown in midfield. And everyone else is just going to have to suck it up. Forster's subbed on as well. Subbed on and subbed off, that's rough. I'll take a draw from this because everyone's just positively knackered. We've got a week until the Bristol City game. Why have I said I'll take a draw from this? Because it just means we're going to lose now. I genuinely cannot be asked. I'd just fucking go for it. Demand more. I want more. Just score a goal, please. Apart from the Sunderland game, you've actually been cacking this video. Thank you, Manu. Thank you. Thank you. Well, you got to feel for those who left in the 79th minute to avoid the traffic. It's just such shite excuse, isn't it? I'd rather be stuck in a traffic for a bit than not support the team. I think I've got about 15 different folk had that covered. If we counter attack and score here, that would be beautiful. Out to Kessel Hayden. Oh, come on. So long. Penalty, please. It's past the 90 minutes. Go on, George Edmondson throwing, but mate, he took 30 seconds taking that throw in. Well, that was good. It was one of those days because everyone was just tired. We cannot afford to drop any more points. Palace won 4-0. We cannot afford to drop any more points. Force injured for 3 to 4 weeks. That's not good. We've paid Man City 180k. That's not good. Samuel Lilly Jr. Yeah. Johnny Elson in the team of the week. Yes, lad. You absolute gangster. Yep, that's fine. Actually, we can still win the league. We'll win the league against Bristol City if we win. And I think if we win and Palace drop points, which they're not going to do, what the goal difference is looking like. I mean, we win unless Palace score 19 goals in their final game, we've pretty much won the league against Bristol. You're actually a prick. Oh my god. It's only 3 to 5 days, you'll be back for whatever our last game of the season was. I think it was Swansea. So last game, yeah, Swansea. We've already been relegated, so if that game could have come a bit earlier, would have been nice. I want to talk to the gang. Yes, lads. Everyone's happy now. Everyone's buzzing. I quite literally just have. Okay. Vandenberg. Made everyone even more buzzing. I'm like Johnny Therapist. That's just not a thing, but you know. Come on. This one's your quite literally second bottom. Again, best team. Apart from Miano. Johnny Elson's back fit though, which is good. Everyone's fully fit, apart from Riley McGree. So Micah Hamilton's coming into the fold. Scott Twine can come in as well. Marcus Force is dead. Yeah, you know, Alex Gilbert, you can come in, mate. Welcome to the team, fella. Of course, McGree isn't fit. I mean, he has only just got injured, mind you. Only just. I don't know when you joined the stream, but he has only just broken his ribs, but yeah. Of course he isn't. Emboldened with the team selection. Thank you, Scott. Thank you for being emboldened with me. Who've Bristol City got? Dan Gore, Joe Gelhardt, Tommy Conway on the bench. George Edmondson and Tommy Conway on the bench that way. That way. Bugs made a sound bit, right. So for the team photo today, it's mental that he actually managed to get him in a kit. Go out and play with that freedom. Go on. Go on, lads. Fridge. Come on, lads. Oh, I thought that was Crystal Palace. Where's Palace? Oh, Palace play. Palace will later kick off. So, after this match, get everyone in the media room at the Riverside to watch that Palace game. I mean, again, we do only lose the league next game if there's a goal swing of 19, but Mike Hamilton, first minute yellow card is what you love to see. Michael Hamilton assist is what you love to see. Come on. Oh, mate. He just would, wouldn't he? I swear he did that. Was it against Bradford in pre-season? Where it was his first game back in ages and he got injured. For like 3 games at the start of the season, it looked like our injury problems were over. But it's just kicking back on again, isn't it? I mean, Edmondson looks like you've been in a classic bar fight. Darrell and Hand's dead. Greenbanger, blooming... Who else? I mean, Nurse... apparently David Strelitz was a tactical injury, but some were suspecting that he came off at half-time because of a injury. Oh, Johnny Howson banger then again, almost. How's that not coming? Could you be fine for Sunday? Yeah, that's Saturday, sorry, yeah. Hopefully, I mean, he has the black eye, but it doesn't look like it's swollen anymore. Oh, Hamilton. Oh. What's he done there? Yeah, I mean, it's a shame about Dale Fry, like, because he was looking like he was going to be absolutely colossal this season. Probably would have scored about 10 by now, just off the corners. Come on. Come on. No one's knackered yet. It's there, defensive depth, yeah. You know, I saw folks on Twitter saying the FC after Edmondson came off against West Brom that it might have been Ian Morris dropping into centre back, but I just don't think we'd ruin his partnership with. Well, not ruin with FC. Oh yeah, we'd be fine with the Landcons. Yeah, I just don't think we'd, disrupt that partnership with Hackney in midfield. But obviously Target slotted in and Silvera came on, which I thought was smart. And obviously Edwards will have these plans beforehand, won't he? But yeah. Encourage them. And who's knackered? Hamilton's knackered. And Morris is knackered. And Kessler Hayden's knackered. Easy Jones is just going to have to thug it out, to be honest. Yeah, Target was good, yeah. It's obviously, we saw how his sort of wing back qualities against Preston. I say he can't really use that centre back, but like on goal. Obviously, Ayling does well at centre back, but you still see him drive forward. Like he was forward for both of the goals, wasn't he? Against West Brom. I'm just hold on here. Izzy Jones, he's dying. But, right, come on. Well done. Okay, we've been promoted, which is good. We just wait for this Crystal Palace result. I mean, I should be celebrating that more. We've been promoted. Come on. Get in. Right. Millwall relegated as well. Well, let's celebrate promotion. Yeah, I think we still will go for centre half in John. Yeah. Because obviously, if Callum Britton gets injured, we're fucked. Because Ayling's been good, but unless someone else just fancies having a rejuvenation, like I don't know, Alex Gilbert becomes a new fucking Cafu or something. But yeah, the initial wage budget for the coming season at 975k per week, and the transfer budget at 31.71 million. Yeah, I mean, actually ailing, but I don't actually think we have another right back at the club. I mean, obviously Patterson Powell as well, but we're not just, if Callum Britton gets injured, we're not just going to whack Patterson Powell in at the starting 11 and just start him every game. I mean, yeah, that could work. Don't really see Silvera too much as a one-sided player. It's just, oh yeah, Alan Brown, yeah, but I think Alan Brown's more full-back than wing-back, I think. I mean, obviously I know it's not gospel, but if we're going here, we look at Alan Brown. I mean, inverted wing-back's apparently his best position, but I don't know. But yeah, I think just another out-and-out right-back would be beneficial in January. Manager timeline. What's this? Nice. Yep. Russell Martin can fuck off, respectively. Yeah, they go for it. I'm off right here. I mean, I'm in second season here, but yeah, flying bonus have been. Why is that a clause? Why have we given Brentford 2 mil for Marcus Forss? I know it's obviously for promotion, but. Wait. Oh, Palace won 4-1. So it's down to the final game whether we win the title. Alvaro Fidalgo. Okay. There he is. He's 28. 21k a week. Outside the scouting scope. I'd make the shortlist. I think I've heard of that Vitic. Contract reports. Scout player. Vitic. Well, that's good. He's just not come up. That's good. I just spelled that right. Oh no, V-I-T-I-K. Yeah, how much is Vitinha? Yeah, okay. We won't go there. Final game of the season. Again, second from bottom Sunday, already relegated. Yeah, I don't think I have the Czech League loaded. Don't think I loaded that. Again, I forgot Dijksteel even went to Brest, to be honest. 250k. That's going towards someone's wages. Fortnightly staff meeting. Right, what do you want? Alright. I'll do that in the summer. I'll do that in the summer. Is he intent on running down his contract? Do you want to buy Derry City? I think bringing Australia to be a good idea. Oh, Bangor is sick. I didn't realise he was that good. Bloody heck. Who are you? Aaron Lloyd. That's someone off Emmerdale, that. He's at Spezia. He's only 4.8 million, mind you. he's already on my shortlist, yep. Scout him, please. Actually, I have... Yeah. What is it? What league? I swear he's... Because he was playing for them in the Championship, wasn't he? Something must have happened. I mean, again, I know it's not gospel, but I'm pretty sure he's the highest rated player in League One on FC26, so... Like, surely he would. I mean, maybe it depends on what formation they're playing, because it might not fit, but... I don't know. Yeah, sure. Don't really care for giving Ralston any contract right now. Right, Maisie Jones twice. Nice. Alright, yeah. Which one was that like? That must be random. You just work on Monday and just up pops Izzy Jones. I genuinely never met a famous person in the wild. Like, the only time like I've ever met a famous person is like when I've meant to be meeting them. Like some really old pictures of me like in the players' entrance at Borough, and I've got pictures of, like Callum Chambers and Patrick Bamford and Ben Gibson. And back in like March when I went to see Coaches, I spent 80 quid on merch just so I could have a photo with him, which is quite bad. Oh yeah, the one in Darton, it's near like the retail park, isn't it? I think I went to that one a couple of times when I was at QE. What's it called? Yeah, near the Morrisons. Yeah. Where is it for? I remember folks all night laugh on the train, didn't they? And that's when they spotted him vaping. Of the QEI. Decent little gaff. I'd go get a meal deal for my lunch and just sit in the park and have it. I'd have like 2 hours for lunch every day because of free periods. I just sit and watch TikToks on my phone. That's where I left this year. Alright, yeah. I'll tell you right, it was class. I did maths, IT and computer science. What was class about QE right was I was there during the 2022 World Cup, obviously during the winter. And I remember it was the England versus Iran game where we won 6-1. Everyone was just sat in the main hall watching that game. I mean, they only watched the first half because blooming Tim Fisher came in and I was like, right, everyone lunches and go back to your class now. But I was done for the day, so I just went home and I just watched the game on my phone. And then I'd sit in like the mezzanine just all day and just watch like Germany versus Japan on the computers. Oh, easier times, man, when I didn't have to worry about like renting flats in a different country and paying bills and stuff. I don't think I ever even met the guy, to be honest. It's just that one, like, I don't know if you remember them, what do they call it, Intellectuals accounts on Instagram, and they had one for QE. Right. Final game of the season. Against Swansea, already relegated. Half my time in the atrium, yeah. I mean, I made the mistake of not actually making any friends. Oh yeah, the atrium, yeah, on the bottom floor, yeah. I made the mistake of not actually making any friends at QE. So, like, my whole time I'd just sit in the atrium or the mezzanine and just do, like, Sporkle quizzes or GeoGuessr. and it was actually just peace. It was just so good. And it was the only time. It's the only time during like this uni or secondary school I was actually doing homework as well. Right, McGree can't play it. Yeah, did you leave? I'm going into my 3rd year at uni now, so I joined QE in 2021, so I left in 2023. Yeah. Force, get off. Mariano's not fit enough. 22 here. Yeah, joined 2021, left in 2023. Right. Bangura at 5, Vandenberg, Kessler in. Ralston's available. He's not playing, but he can get a place on the bench. Darlingham has been a crybaby. I'm dropping it, to be honest. I'm at Abertay up in Dundee, mate. It's a hell of a training journey, I'll tell you. Hell of a drive. Need a left wing. No. Michael Hamilton can start. And Johnny Olsen. And Ralston, Clark, Fairlong, Brown, Field. Twine. You know what? Lenahan can come on the bench as well. The whole gang's here. DSAB weren't having me when I applied. I mean, DSAB were my second choice for uni. I mean, I didn't even get the grades I needed. I think I needed like 3. I needed 3 Bs for Abertay, and I got a B and 2 Cs, and I still got in. So I don't know. Yeah, uni's a weird, but yeah, be alright, you know. So I'm stress at the minute because like I actually failed second year of uni and was going to get kicked out, but I transferred course. I've transferred into year 1 of a different course now, so I'm 2 years behind everyone else. But yeah, and they only let me know like a couple of weeks ago. I'm in the 2nd week of term now, and I'm not even at uni yet. So, but you just got to keep on rolling with the punches, if you get me. I mean, ABD. I mean, surely the grade above cancels out grades below. I don't know. Go and give the fans an appropriate send-off for all the support they've given you this season. Go do that. Right, come on. Come on, Bar. I mean, watching that Palace result in the bottom right as well. Okay, it's very unlikely that there's a 19-goal swing, but I mean, that's just unlucky, isn't it? Because like, you know, if you're getting A's and you only need get it, money. Sorry. If you're getting A's and you only needed B's, you know, surely they think, oh, he's, you know, more than capable. But like, I don't know. It's just annoying, isn't it? I don't know if there's like an appeal process or anything, but there's a penalty. I was losing, I missed that shit. Doesn't matter anyway, because Manu's bagging a hat-trick. Come on. He's at 20 for the season. What a boy. Oh yeah, they are. So who the hell is Meerdink? Fair enough. I love it when you see that. He's just a striker, but he's got a slight bit of left back. Freshers will go crack at least, yeah. Freshers is good. What did I do my week at Freshers? I mean, are you? Yeah, that's the way to do it, isn't it? I mean, I've got a kidney problem, so I don't really drink too much, or at least I didn't until I went to uni. But yeah, what did I do during Freshers? I met my flatmates, played Uno. They invited their mates they'd met on like other things. It was just one whole thing in my flat. That's when I met folk, and yeah. I mean, first year was cool. I mean, lived in big student accommodation, and you know, would get pissed, and we'd go on these things we called goof routes where we just walked like 15 kilometres at like 3 in the morning, just for no reason. It was just class. We literally walked 15. Like, I mean, that's less than ideal. I mean, I've got to say my student loan for paying rent and stuff, but yeah, they do it differently in Scotland. Scotland is one regular payment every month, but if you're student finance England, it's just 3 payments, so you just get all that money and you just got to save it till January. I don't even need to make subs, to be honest. Yeah, getting a part-time job helps. I mean, no, you already have one. You work at McDonald's, yeah. I need to get one this year to help support me. I was living in a flat with 2 of my mates last year. Oh yeah. I've been Dundee and Dundee United. I chose Dundee United when I went up purely because my favourite colour was orange. And obviously they won the championship in the first year. I went up and I went to see the game where they won the league, which was quite fun. But I've been to a couple of Dundee games as well because my uncle used to work in football. And he worked with like someone with Middlesbrough, and Curtis Main, ex-Borough player, he played for Dundee, and he, via my uncle, managed to sort me some tickets for some Dundee games, which is quite cool. And I've also just been about, you know, I don't know, Scotland's just nice. Like, I've been to Aberdeen games, I've been to Arbroath games, went across to Perth, went to St Johnstone. I've been to a Celtic game with one of my mates at Sports Celtic. I watched them batter Newcastle 4-0. That was fun. I just want to get about, you know. Might go to like a Hibs game this year. I want to go back to Arbroath because when I went there, I got a pie. I was going to get just a Scotch pie. I mean, the Arbroath Stadium's class. I mean, first of all, it's called Gayfield Park, and it's right next door to Pleasureland, which is funny in itself. But it's right next to the sea, and it's, you know, open air, and it's standing, and it's quite cool. But I went to get a pie. I just wanted a Scotch pie, and I was like, "Oh, can I have a Scotch pie, please?" And they're like, "That's where we don't know, and we only have steak and black pudding left." So I'll have that. Then a few days later, after the match, I get a TikTok, and it's ranking the best food in Scottish football, and that pie was at the top, and I was like, "Oh, I accidentally got the best pie in Scottish football." Oh, your cousin Lewis Wayne, that's class. The belt at the Thunder Bastard merchant himself. Ah, that's cool, that. Yeah, my uncle, he's not the greatest man, but he does secure me tickets sometimes. Took me to my first match, which was, I can't remember, I think we lost 3-2 at Sheffield Wednesday back in like 2014. It took me down to London for the 2014 playoff final, QPR v Derby. Took me to my first and only Borough away game so far. In 2017, we drew 2-2 with Barnsley. Barnsley's a shithole, I'm never going back. I remember we got parked and then went to the stadium, sat down, and then they came over the stadium announcer. Can the owner of this car please move it, please? The team bus can't get in. And my uncle stood up and everyone cheered around him. And I was like, oh my god, he's not a great driver or parker. But yeah, he does give me tickets sometimes. And I remember once we went around to his house. And he showed me he had an envelope with tickets in. And it was to an FA Cup semi-final. I think it was like Man United v someone. And I was like, oh my god, that's insane. I might have been to an FA Cup final. I was like, oh my god, that's insane. Thank you so much. And he was like, no, I'm selling them on for profit. I was like, I've just been rage baited by my own uncle. New Year's Day 2017, that's not bad. Saying since 2022, I think, I've got my own card and started having my own money. It's when I've been proper match going, because before then it was only when my uncle took me that I could go to Borough games. Since 2022 I've been going pretty regularly. I'll go to like 10-15 a season. Actually, the only home one since. I do away pre-season games, that are fairly local. I've done Hartlepool twice. The first one was 2 years ago where we lost 2-0 or 2-1. And it was absolutely pissing it down. And I was stood right behind Josh Coburn in the crowd. And then the next day was York away, which was quite fun. Got the train down. And that was 0-0. Also pissed it down. And I remember folks trying to start the just saw my car to Sammy Silvera. Try to start that chant, and everyone was like, no, I'm not having it. I did Hartlepool this year as well, where we drew 1-1, and that was fun. Did Doncaster last year, that was also quite good. I had a look around Doncaster a bit, went to the stadium. And then after I was sat in the Spoons in the city centre, and I was just chatting to Doncaster fans in Spoons, and I was like, this is class. Have I done any others? No, I don't think so. Drive to Southampton that weekend. I don't drive. I might learn soon, but surely that's a decent long way. I've just seen here Sunderland beating Millwall 6-1. Where's the Palace game gone? Am I blind? Where's the Palace game gone here? Brundall. Yeah, somehow I never went to a Darlow game in the 2 years I was at QE somehow. I wish I would have, I've just realised we've got the 86th minute here and I've not made any subs. You distracted me, mate. Away. Lenihan's coming on for Rav. Alan Brown on for Kessler-Hayden. So, nah. I don't want to make any others, to be honest. I want that to be... I want everyone starting there to... Actually, I'll bring Scott Twine on as well. Darlow versus Walsall. I remember I went to an Hartlepool game, my first Hartlepool game. Been to a couple of them as well. My uncle got me that because he knows the Hartlepool owner, Raj Singh. And I think they beat Exeter 1-0 in the FA Cup. This was 2017, somewhere around that. We were sat in the director's box. I was like, yeah, this is sick. But my mate at school, he's also sort of Indian. I don't know why I said it like that, but yeah, and I mentioned it to him, and he was like, "Oh, that's my uncle, that Raj Singh. Ask him, ask him about me." And I'm in the box having food, oh yeah, my mate at school, you're his uncle, and he was like, no, I don't know him, so I just got bullshitted by my mate. But also, because my dad's from Hartlepool, I took him. When was it? 2022 as well, during the World Cup. Hartlepool versus Stockport, and Hartlepool got battered 5-0. That was My dad doesn't like football, but I take him sometimes because, you know, it's a nice day out. And I took him that, and it got to 3-0, and I was like, I'm so sorry for this. And there was 2 old guys next to us, and like, if they score another, we're out. And they scored another, and like, we're out. And I just said to my dad, should we just go? And he was like, yeah. And by the time we left the stadium, Stockport scored another. But yeah. I'll have a watching the highlights, yeah, after the game. Yeah, go with them subs. But respectfully, we've won the league, mate. Nice one, Redoni. That Palace game just not showing up. It's just disappeared, actually. Show me Premier League scores. Oh my god. Right, these are on like, I forget on the last day, it's like 2:30 kickoff or something, isn't it? 2 o'clock kickoff. It's just not showing me the Palace game. I want everyone here to stay on for the trophy celebrations. Yeah, Matt Grimes. Crystal Palace, day one. Shout out Meading, whoever that is. Go on, get a third. Penalty. No, I thought that was penalty. Oh, Alan Brown. $100 goals per match, mate, especially with David Stride. I mean, what is the maximum point? It's 46 times 3, which will be 148. Yeah, Super Rob Edwards, 148 point Reds. You know, a few old guys there. We've won the league. Well done, everyone. No, I'm so proud. Congratulations, enjoy these moments. Manu's delighted, he can vape for the rest of summer. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm getting a screenshot of this. Hang on. I'm going to pause for Twitter. Oh no, yeah, 100. Yeah, I'm being stupid. Yeah, 138. Now we're going to be so good that they're going to give. They're not going to give us a 10-point deduction. They're going to give us a 10-point bonus because we're just that good. We're going to get 148 points. Palace ended up losing in the end. It's a good job they'd already got autos. So that's the state of the championship looking like then. Keep your ass one team Millwall relegated, yeah. Coventry 21st. Sunderland 11th. Not endangering anyone. Playoffs. West Brom v Leicester. Sheffield United vs Bristol City. No derbies in there. I mean, Derby actually. Yeah, Derby, aren't they? They're in League One. Middlesbrough wins Sky Bet Championship. Key player Jack Redoni. Honestly, he's been. He didn't even play. I remember when I posted my last FM tweet, I had COD fans saying, "Oh, I can't believe Redoni would play for you." I mean, to be honest, I don't stream there. I stream very rarely, only when I'm doing something like this. But I mean, I do YouTube. You know, it's this channel I do YouTube on. Yeah, Redoni this season, 17 goals, 8 assists, which doesn't sound great. You know, Finners was just putting up them numbers, but you know, it's still very good. I mean, 17 goals from Camden, not bad. I mean, it's like that Tuber scored 29 from there, but. There we go, Middlesbrough on that list. Can Russell Martin fuck off? Where are the week? It's all about Sunderland. Even when it's ITV News, like Middlesbrough could have solved world hunger, and they'd still talk about Sunderland, you know, drawing 0-0 with, I don't know, West Ham first. Oh, I mean, this is the first time I'm wearing the shirt. Before my mum's got it off eBay. But yeah, to me, this shirt is. This is Yannick Bolasie to me. It's Yannick Bolasie, British on longer, and I want to say Marcus Brown. Ryan Shotton, yeah, fucking hell. One of my favourite things to do is just going on SofaScore and just looking at a lineup from that season, because they just don't make any sense. Like, you'll have Hayden Coulson up front and Ryan Shotton like in goal. It's like, why the fuck have you done that? let me go back on SofaScore. If I just spam previous. Ignore this clicking. I mean, COVID started in like March, didn't it? Yeah. Let's have a look at this. I don't know. There we are. Harold McCurdy. COVID started, I'm like, oh, it's gone back now. Why have you done that? Mecca, yeah. 1-0 loss at Barnsley. Yeah, Johnny Olsen at right wing back. Ravel Morrison in general. Ainsley Piers. Just an absolutely radioactive front two. Alex Mowat. Just not on our team. Can I go back to that other page? I have to go back to the other. Any other tragic results here? I think it beat 3-0 Swansea. The 3. Let's have a look at this one. They're playing the correct formation. Patrick Roberts in the 10. Ched Spence at right wing. Yeah, George Friend was getting on, so he was moved to centre back. Lee Tomlin on the other team. What's the bench looking like? Yeah, Hayden Coulson for Patrick Roberts. I'd like to imagine that's not a like-for-like sub. Lucas and Mecca for Ashley Fletcher. Back when you can only have 7 folk on the bench as well. Dejan Stojanovic. That man was Macedonian. That's Sol Bamba there as well. Hang on. I said you only had 7 on the bench. Cardiff had 9. Did we just not have enough folk? 21-22 Cardiff away. Yeah, I'll look at that one. See if you can find that. It's Cardiff at home. No, that's... Where am I going? I mean, we won, but at what cost? Sporar and Uche up front, Paero in the 10. Ornel Hernandez and Johnny Olsen as wing backs. What the fuck is happening? Tavernier at DM. And a back 3 of Sol Bamba, Paddy McNair and Lee Peltier. Subs. Easy Jones, Duncan Watmore and Josh Coleman. I mean, yeah, fair enough. Williams Kokolo. James Lasiliki, obviously, existed at that time. I think his transfer was confirmed the same day Ronaldo went back to Man United. So, yeah. Toyosio Lasagna as well. Oh, Cardiff. I mean, Keith from over there. Aidan Flint. Ryan Giles at right wing. I mean, man of the match for Bamber here. Just absolutely, we're just a phenomenal club. It's guaranteed entertainment. Apart from that one time I saw us play Stoke at home midweek and we drew 0-0. That was just the most boring game I was ever at. 3-2 loss to Brentford. Marvin Johnson, Lewis Wing, Tav, Ashley Fletcher. That's slightly less offensive than previous ones. Although those subs are quite offensive. You know, like that, Explorer players just pop up everywhere, don't they? Look at that front three, fucking hell. Cup game versus, I mean, I'll just Google that one out, actually. $18.19, yeah. Andy Lonergan. Who the fuck is Mahutmovich? Danny Ayala, obviously the boy. I need to have a look at these three folk. Nathan McGinley. He's Spennymoor. And he's at Whitby. Mahutmovich. Ennis I'm going to recognise this guy. I think he got an inform last FIFA. Genuinely. Am I thinking of the right guy? I mean, anyway, we'll look at Chapman as well, Harry Chapman. Gates said, yep. I'm 99% sure that Mahutmovich got an inform last FIFA. FC25 players. League, Eredivisie, Club. Okay. Gonna make me do that, are you? No, I'm chatting. Luxembourgian. Nah. I love it when FUTGGs do that, yep. I'm enjoying this actually, but I'm just going back and laughing at Boris shite. I mean, for a start, that Brentford attack is just shocking. Actually, Fletcher goal and an assist. Largest age gap to start players, that's mental. I think Andy Lonergan is still active, isn't he? We'll go back even. I want to look at that 17-18 season, you know, just post relegation. What was our first game back from relegation look like? We had friendlies against Oxford, Chesterfield, Mansfield, Rochdale and Augsburg. First game back, lost 1-0 Wolves. Diogo Jota there, rest his soul. Martin Braithwaite in the tent, yep. I mean, apart from that, that's not actually that offensive. How is Ruben Neves playing in the Championship? That's just shipping. Patrick Bamford, Adam Forshaw and Rudy just dead. I mean, Dale Fry was all just starting to come through there, man, but... Danny Batt, another explorer. 16-17, yeah, I'll have a look at that as well. We're all clicking. I remember that photo. Gaston Ramirez got sent off there, didn't he? That's just... See a game we won. I mean, we beat Sunderland. I went to that game as well. I did go to that game. Why do we go on an FA Cup run? Did we lose? Not Man City. Yeah, fair enough. Victor. I remember Victor Fisher was going to be the next big thing, wasn't he? Did we actually... 3-0 against Swansea is not bad. Did we actually beat anyone relevant? Or just... No. We didn't. So we beat Sunderland, Swansea, Hull, Bournemouth. Sunderland. Look at this Swansea game. Fabio, Ben... I mean... I still love him. Look, why is Gaston Rivera so tiny in his picture? Hello? One thing I remember about Victor Valdez, during that season, I used to collect match tax big time. And during that season, I went to my local Sainsbury's, got a pack. And I opened it on top of the bin outside, and I got Victor Valdez in that pack, and I was like, yes, that's the card I wanted. Yeah, Victor Fisher went off injured there. 2 goals for Negredo, 1 for De Vrij. Here on the bench, Adama, George Friend, and Stuart Noonan. Gideora here. Before the Swansea team, they got relegated along with us, didn't they? Oh. It was Hull, wasn't it? Yeah. Or Sunderland and Hull. Bob Bradley, fucking hell. Jordi Amat, Angel Rangel. Gylfi Sigurdsson, yeah. Fabianski. Yeah. I mean... What did they even call him? I forgot the fucking name of our interim during the season. Am I being thick here? I think I am. I forgot his name. Sorry about that. Final game of the season. Steve Agnew, yeah. That's not even good Liverpool. I was thinking Mike Phelan as well, yeah, but nah, Steve Agnew. It was a baldy. Patrick Bamford at right wing, yes lad. Wait. Victor Valdez isn't even on the bench, did he just fuck off back to Spain? Look at that Liverpool team. Why is Lallana in the 10 and Coutinho? Why is Milner at left back? Why is Dejan Lovren? Young Trent on the bench. Can't even get a game over Alberto Moreno. Let's have a look. He was at Sheffield United for a month. Not Sheffield Wednesday for a month. And apparently just fuck all. He's 59 now, I mean. I'm gonna say this isn't him. Because he has hair. Oh. Right. Oh dear. He just doesn't exist. That's good. Is he in images? He's just not there. You know what I think's happened here? I think Steve Gibson's paid to have his tenure just wiped from the internet. Are you Spyro Agnew? That looks like a corrupt Brazilian politician. He's Vice President of the US. Steve Agnew football. There you go. He's assistant head coach to Steve Bruce at Blackpool. There you go. Got there in the end. Who's West Brom manager apparently? Oh no, that's Steve Bruce, no man. And he was caretaker of us twice and lost both games the first time, so we decided that it was good enough to rehire in the Premier League. Oh, that's good, that. And he's related to Jordan Rhodes. You learn something new every day, you do. Anyway, I've had enough of you, Baldy. Let's have a look at some here. 1-0 lost to Reading. That's definitely a team. No, hang on, no. James Lasilla, he did not play. He was. He oh, yeah. Not a single person I recognise here. And James Lasilla, he can only manage the bench. What was that? What league are we? Romanian top division. How did he end up there? He's playing with Giannini off, you know. How did we get here? Anyway, back to the task at hand. Figaldo. Yeah. Don't know a transfer value. I see. Right, we're going back. Barnsley away for Borough. Middlesbrough, yeah. I mean, that was in the cup. How the fuck did we beat Marseille? Like, remember that was Tav's last game for us, wasn't it? FA Cup run was wild this season, wasn't it? Was that it? No, I lost 3-2. What happened there? Is that full strength Newcastle? Fucking hell. That is full strength Newcastle. 21, 20. No, that's wilder season, surely. Oh, there you go, yeah. Sporro and Watmore up front, Izzy Jones, Neil Taylor. Again, he was just a figment of our imagination. Cavals and Lisiliki. Midfield, Dijksteel, Fry, Magnet. To raise it again, that's fairly inoffensive compared to the ones we've seen. What about Barnsley? Brad Collins, he can just fuck off into a hole. Between he was. I can't even speak because I'm so disgusted by it. Callum Britton, mind you. It was Aaron Connolly territory. Him and Balogun on in the same game. Half-time subs, mind you, we wouldn't see them for another 3 years. In PC, that Barnsley side, yeah. Jack Walton, he was at Dundee United. Who the fuck is Apor Harm? No, he played in the Conference League. Helsinki. Got 8.3 against Inter Milan, fair enough. He was at Leeds. Boyd Munster, he's at like Wickham now, isn't he? I mean, them four, fair enough. Who are these in? He's at Rotherham, fair enough. And he's at St Pat's. He's Darlington. But he went there from the Turkish League. Yeah, he did, yeah, I remember that, yeah. Actually, I remember that, it was last night, no, I recall that. Who the fuck even is that manager? That's Baggy. How does one acquire that? So, fucking Tajikistani club. I think they're Swedish, yeah. That's got to be Tajikistan, right? That is quite literally the Tajikistan flag. Why the fuck is there a club based in Sweden that's Tajikistani? What Swedish club, Swedish club, Swedish club, Swedish national team? Barnsley. Middle East, Middle East, Middle East. It just doesn't make sense. He was at Barnsley for 5 months. Who decides to have a 5-month holiday in Barnsley? Domingos Cunha, I recognise him. I was going to say was he at Watford, but everyone was. He's at Paphos now with David Luiz. Yeah, Watford, yeah. He was at Watford. Just loaned out 15 times. I mean Bassey, where's he now? Houston Dynamo, fair enough. Again, yeah, just go to Barnsley. Who does that? I mean, in fairness, Steven Gerrard failed as manager in Saudi Arabia, so I want to see some. Who's the current top manager in Saudi League? It's going to be someone random, isn't it? Yeah. Is there any actual, like, recognisable managers? There's going to be, like, some ex-England player, isn't there? I feel like I know you. I froze it here, like. No, I've not heard of you. I might have heard of you. No. Yeah, I might have heard of you as well. Nope. I mean, Al Sadd, Javi used to play for them, didn't he? Rafa Mahike, wasn't he, like... Adam Clayton's in, like, the 10th division. Where was Rafa Mahike? Yeah, Las Palmas. Why you Al Sadd? Yeah, Roberto Firmino is 7th in the not even Saudi League, Qatari League. Along with Mohamed Kamara. Yeah, I know him, he was at Monaco. Akram Afifi was playing for Qatar at the World Cup, didn't he? Yusuf Attal as well. Romain Saiz, Otavio. Liver's Edge. I need to know what that is. I mean, check if he's actually there first. There's Scott Clayton. Matt Lockdown, yeah, that was it, wasn't it? Yeah. Drew with Derby. Not hard. Yeah. I'm looking for Qatari League managers. Do I recognise anyone? I was really expecting just like a Michael Owen in there. Like a Robbie Keane or Robbie Fowler. Yeah, anyway. Alright, yeah. Actually, I will be honest, it's 1 in the morning. Anthony Ralston's contract can wait. And I'm going to win the stream there. Really appreciate you coming in chat, Ben Week. And it's actually good when streaming someone's actually there. Been good chatting to you. Oh yeah, I remember David Wheater at Darwin. But yeah, been good chatting to you. Appreciate you coming to the stream. And